Aries, we're here to do you a read. I've been away for a couple of weeks. I've, in true Virgo style, I've been hermetizing, doing a little bit of work on self. Energy was a little bit low, so yeah, there's no point in me coming on if I haven't got the energy or mojo to do the reads. But I'm back. I'm not 100% back, but yeah, gonna come back and do the rest of the you and them reads for November. Yeah, hopefully get them all done today. Just before I start, tarot giveaway for November is the Tarot of Dreams. All you need to do to win this beautiful deck is hit the sub, hit the like on any November video, and also comment. The comment is important because that's where I'll be drawing the names from. Okay, so you must comment or just put a love heart or a thumbs up or something in the description box below, and or not the description box, the comment section, and I will pick the winners from that at the end of November, which I do believe we've only got sort of a week left now. Just November was just a shit month for me. Okay, hold on, I've got my candles burning and I've got a wire which I've just noticed, and that's not overly good, is it? Because I'm going to set fire to something. Hold on, let me move my candles. Let me move them there. There's a wire there. It's like the heat underneath it. Right, because considering I have got 3 of the candles burning. Right, Aries, we're just going to dive straight into this read, okay? We're going to be looking at how the other person feels about you, and yeah, what the score is, what the situation is. I'll whiz myself up into the corner. It's where I operate best from, corners. So we'll just go straight into this read, shall we? So first of all, overall energy. Yeah, overall energy. Do you know what? I'm going to take this read for the month. So let's go from now until a month, in 4 weeks in the future, and we'll look at the energy, what's going to be occurring in the next month. Singles, hold on, because if you're not dealing with anybody, I will have a little look at singles as well, see if there's any new love coming in for you. Even if you're looking at a past person, I'm going to have a little look at new love for you as well, for singles and for people wanting to know if any new love coming in. So we'll do that at the end. I might even chuck an oracle card in as well. But let's shut up rambling and let's get on with this read. So I want to know the overall energy for Aries, actually, for the next 4 weeks. We're stopping there. It is the High Priestess. So future has not been revealed yet to you, Aries, with the High Priestess. This is about, especially in this deck, it's about going with the flow. It's about using your intuition on the situation you find yourself in. I really want to say with this High Priestess, it's all about self-love as well. Okay, it's about your spiritual journey. It's about how you are progressing on your spiritual journey. For me, this card in this deck is all about, and intuitively I'm reading today. I'm reading intuitively. I think I might be having a little bit of an ascension, and that's why I've gone through a little bit of a mucky period in November. A lot of self-love, a lot of self-care with this High Priestess, but there's silence. Okay, so this person you're thinking of, maybe not a lot of communication coming through. Oh, you know, Aries, you know. Okay, deep down, you know. Right, I want to see about the past energy between you and this person. Past energy between you and this person. Past energy. We have got, there's the Two of Swords. So a stalemate, yeah, with this Two of Swords. It's not either wanting to deal with something, it's not wanting to look at something, it's turning a blind eye to something, the refusal to see what the situation was. Okay, so there's a sense that you knew, all right, there's a sense that you knew what was going down, what was going on, but the refusal to look at the situation with the Two of Swords, and some sort of stalemate, some sort of issue that you couldn't or wouldn't look at or clear up or get to the bottom of with that Two of Swords. Want to say, what do I want to say? Yeah, just maybe you just couldn't agree Yeah, you just couldn't get to the nitty gritty balls of what was going on. There was something that couldn't be resolved with that Two of Swords. So your energy coming up into the next 4 weeks, Aries, we've got the Ace of Swords. So there's the mental clarity, there's the truth, there's the understanding, and there is that victory and success in understanding now perhaps what was going on in the past, or what you're going through now. Okay, this person, Aries, let's look at their energy for the next 4 weeks. The person that you're dealing with, asking after, wanting to know about, what's their energy for the next 4 weeks, please. So we've got the Page of Swords. So look at all these swords. There's no, Aries, you've got the emotion there, okay, but I don't feel the emotion is being given back to you. All right, they are intrigued, they are inquisitive. I think they actually, with this Page of Swords, I think there is a sense of them wanting to know about you or work with you. I'm even getting that there's a sense of them wanting to get to the bottom of a situation as well. They could also, you know, with that Page of Swords, be checking you out as well, especially if you're in separation from this person. They could be checking you out, some not even in a good way. I mean, I'm not saying they're stalking you or spying on you, but I'm getting especially if you're with this person, they could be checking up on you. It's like a trust issue your end as well. Okay, and I'm not saying you've done anything to warrant being mistrusted, but they may have some trust issues, maybe if not with you, within the situation that you're either in or that you were in with this person. Okay, getting a lot of downloads today. Emotionally, in their emotion, how do they view you? So we've got the Fool cards. This is what I said. There's this sense of wanting to sort things out, wanting to start again, wanting to take a leap of faith to either it's either to rectify issues between you, or it's to take a leap of faith towards a new beginning with you. Okay, so if you're not with this person, I feel like they want to come in, I feel like they want to communicate, and if you're still with this person, they want to smooth things over with you. Okay, but that High Priestess is there, and I just don't feel there's a sense of wanting to communicate, wanting to talk, but I just don't think it's happening. How this person views you, how are they viewing you at the moment, is the Death card. It's like that. Now I can, again, it's quite open-ended, these cards, but I can read it like they're viewing you as you want to put an ending to something. Now it's either the relationship, if you're still there, or if you're not there, it's like Aries is moving on. Okay, leaving the past in the past with that Death card. It's about leaving negative energy, it's about leaving the old and progressing and making way for new. So it's I can read it a couple of ways, but we'll see now how they want to come in towards you. So the action that this person wants to take towards Aries, the action this person wants to take towards Aries. See, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and that's a second time round. That's a second chance, second time around. The Wheel of Fortune is positivity. It's about karmic situations. There's a lot of lessons in this read, okay? There's a lot of repeating cycles that you may have been on with this person, going round in circles. It's like it's not the first time you've come to blows, or you've come to loggerheads, or you've split, or someone's gone their own way and then you've come back together. I'm getting like repetitive cycles. You need to get to the bottom of the issue between you and this person. okay, whatever those issues are. They'll be obviously different for everybody, but there's a sense of issues going on within the connection that you're not getting to the bottom of, okay. I want to just say, look at all that blue in the read. I think every single card is blue, apart from their action towards you, which is the red, the orange, the passion there, the wanting to come. I feel like this person wants to come in. They want to reconcile. They want to sort something out. What's going on behind the scenes, Aries, with this person is there is the Five of Cups. So that they're in their emotion, but it's behind the scenes. They're not showing this emotion to you. So there is this Five of Cups, the regret, the sorrow, the remorse, the guilt, shame, guilt, fear. I feel like they're dealing with behind the scenes here. They could also sort of be wallowing in their own emotion, okay, dealing with their own emotion, which is absolutely fine. But when it comes to wallowing, and I heard wallowing, it's not good, it's not healthy. So a little bit of a sorry energy for themselves going on here as well. And you know, the Five of Cups tells us to stop looking at what's gone or what's happened, and it asks us to look at the cups are still standing. Is there anything salvageable there? The Five of Cups actually is not a complete ending. It's a card where you can come back from it. So I do feel like this person wants to come back from the sticky situation that you're either in or that has happened between the two of you. What does universe want to say on the situation? What does universe want to say to Aries? Love. The Lovers. So Aries, universe is saying to you, lovers, what are you being led by? This is your decision. Ultimately, it's your decision. The Lovers is the choice that you have to make. Are you being led by desire? Are you being led by lust? Are you being led by common sense? I'm getting to sort your emotions out. Where are you coming from in your own emotional space towards this connection? It's self-work. So universe is saying turn attention towards self and sort your emotions out. Try to understand exactly how you're feeling. And I feel you, with that Ace of Swords, as your current situation is what you're trying to do. The Ace of Swords is the truth, the clarity, the understanding, communication if you need to communicate, and if you obviously can't communicate. Although I do feel for some of you, if you wanted to, I think this person would be open to it. But this is the truth, yeah? The Ace of Swords, the truth of the matter, okay? And understanding the clarity has come to you, or you're trying to work that out, because deep down, the overall energy, you know, okay? The outcome is the Knight of Cups. So, you know, this is moving forward. And I do feel for some of you, if you wanted to reconcile, that this could happen, but it can't be like it was before, okay? You have to get to the root of the problem, and that will only happen if you and the other person are able to sit down and express your emotions, you know, maturely, and your issues maturely. Underneath the deck, we do have the Five of Pentacles. So there is that void. There is that something missing, that ghosted, that not coming together, being left out in the cold. But for me, I'm getting it like a void, like where perhaps you're not communicating the way you should be if you wanted to get back with this person, okay? There's issues here. It's about open and honest communication, this read is. Let's have a look at it before I go in and dive a little bit deeper with clarification. So we've got this stalemate with this death card. So someone trying to close something out, but having difficulty in moving forward with this Knight of Cups, this love, okay, this romantic situation, stalemate, death, the death of the stalemate, to be able to start moving forward with the Knight of Cups, love. So there's an issue. It tells me that it's not going forward. It's at that stalemate. But we've got the Page of Swords here, with the Death card and the Five of Cups. So I do feel like there has been an ending to something, although I do feel someone still is interested, and obviously I feel it's the other person. We've got this stalemate with this Fool card, so the stalemate at the new beginning, and the Five of Cups, the sorrow around that, the regret around that, the mental clarity, actually, that you may have to close this cycle out once and for good, once and for all. But there's the Lovers, the choice and the decision, which tells me that, you know, this person is still in your energy, either physically, emotionally, and, you know, obviously if they're not physically there, there's still this emotional bond here. This Page of Swords is this interest, this inquisitive energy, messages, good news about moving forward. And I feel like someone wants to come in and come in from out of the cold here. Okay, so it does literally tie in. So let's take it a little bit deeper. Let's see what's going on underneath the surface for this read, Aries. So we've got the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about going with the flow. It's about using your intuition. I just keep wanting to say, Aries, you know, okay, so whatever that means to you, that High Priestess is clarified by the Eight of Wands, physically, mentally, emotionally moving forward. I feel like it's on. What did I just, I feel like it's on. What I literally just said then. I feel like this is, you know, okay, with the High Priestess, Eight of Wands, it's movement, it's progression, it's taking action, it's change here. It can be something unexpected coming in, all right, but it's like perhaps you even know that this other person wants to reach out and communicate with you, but you know they won't for some reason. Put one more on that. There's the Empress. So again, I still feel like this other person wants growth within this connection, but I do also feel at the same time maybe Aries is pulling away. With this Eight of Wands going into the Empress here, this is, you know, moving forward. There is a real sense that, you know, actually that this person hasn't closed this situation out, or they're having difficulty in moving away from you in some sense. But there is a sense also that Aries is moving forward into their own power. That 3 is alignment, and the Empress is about growth and expansion. It also can be like marriage and obviously getting together and children and fertility. And so there may have been some issues obviously around people wanting to commit, I want to say. Okay, so just take that if it resonates. But also the Empress is about being very down to earth and grounded. Okay, so it's a card of maturity, and there is a sense here that Aries wants some sort of maturity now within their own life, within a connection, maybe within a new connection, or if it is to do with this old connection, you're wanting some sort of maturity around it, because this person is coming in as the Page of Swords, which maybe, you know, is this person mature in their communication or their emotion? I feel like this person's got issues. Now the past energy is that Two of Swords, and there is that Ten of Pentacles. So some sort of blocked energy, some sort of stale energy within a marriage, within a long-term commitment. Could have been some issues around money, around property, and around being on the same page, actually. Your energy is the Ace of Swords, and there it is, the Hangman, which is the mental clarity about what you need to do now. And the Hangman is again, it's a 12. It breaks down to a 3, which is about coming into alignment with self. And it also talks about coming into alignment with other people, 3s. But this Hangman is about transition now, and it's about surrendering to what you really know deep down with that High Priestess there. This is about gaining that clarity again. There's 2 cards of clarity here, 2 cards of perception and changing perception, changing ideas, a different viewpoint, and 2 cards of clarity. But the Hangman ultimately talks about letting go. It's like you're on a pause, you're on a break, and the time that you're in the Hangman is the time of reflection to gain the clarity, I feel, to understand this connection. Okay, so it's quite spiritual as well, energy going on. Now, this other person has the Page of Swords, so tell me about this Page of Swords. Tell me about this Page of Swords in their energy. See, Page of Swords to the Knight of Swords. Now, they've stepped up 1. They've gone from a page to a knight. Again, though, both page and knight, quite immature energy. There's a sense of conflict within themselves here. The Knight of Swords comes in with messages. The Page of Swords comes in with messages. But again, the Knight of Swords, it takes bravery, it takes courage, and I just don't know whether they've got that bravery or courage to come forward, because then we go, look at all this swords energy for this other person. So they're definitely emotionally pulling back from you, emotionally sort of not showing you how they feel, into that 7 of Swords. Now, there's the betrayal, there's the deceit. They're trying to avoid that. I do also feel if this person does come into you and they have done you wrong in the past, this 7 of Swords is still in their energy. Now, I'm not saying that they're still betraying you, or they'll come in to still betray you, but they're aware of the betrayal. Okay, that 7 of Swords there with that Knight of Swords, although they want to come in and communicate, the 7 of Swords can be like sidestepping an obstacle. So again, there's a sense of maybe not wanting to talk about what happened, maybe not wanting to go emotionally and open up emotionally into what happened in the past. Okay, so there's that energy of not really maturing, and this is what you want with the 8 of Wands to the Empress. You're wanting this movement, you're wanting to the maturity in your life now. Okay, now in their emotions, this person, the Fool card, Aries. So this is the new beginning. Do I take this risk and this leap of faith towards Aries or not? And then the 10 of Swords in reverse, and this is holding on to pain, and it's the fear of, if they come in, would it last? Would you trust them? Would they trust themselves? Would you be able to get over the past issues that the 2 of you had together? But goddamn, there's still love between you and this person, and if you're not feeling the love, they're certainly feeling the love, Aries, because this is the Ace of Cups. So this is a new beginning. We've got 2 cards of new beginning here. Okay, now this can talk about new love. Doesn't necessarily mean, obviously, it's in their emotion towards you. You could be now with someone else, and they could see you moving on with a new person. I don't feel like this is in their emotion towards you, so I don't feel it's them with a new person. I feel that you could either be with someone, or they think you're with someone, and you're doing okay, but there is a massive sense of love still towards you, Aries. But again, at the same time, this 10 of Swords in reverse, it's holding on to past pain, and can you get past this? So the way they view you is the Death card. And again, look, the Two of Swords, so at a stalemate. So it's like, can you forgive? Can this person forgive? Can they forgive themselves? Can you forgive them? Again, the Two of Swords is an indecision. It's the stalemate that you find yourself in with this person. The Two of Swords says, can you compromise? Can you let go of the past? There's a sense with the Two of Swords about keeping the peace as well. And maybe one of you, you know, zipped up to keep the peace, to try and make this work in the past. But we can't zip it. We have to express now. If this was to come around together, you and this person were to come back together, everything would have to be laid on the table. It would have to be opened up. The emotions would be raw, and it would have to be dealt with, and then it would need to be put in the past and no longer carried on. Okay, I want to put one more on that. See, there's the Lovers. Wow, look at this, lovers here. There's the choice, there's the decision. Okay, universe is actually saying, this is the universe card, that their advice to you. Okay, ultimately, Aries, it's your decision. This person, how they're viewing you, it's your decision. And I just don't know. I just don't feel like this person thinks that you would accept them back. Okay, now in their action towards you is the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what that Wheel of Fortune is about. There's that Three of Swords. Okay, so again, this is about them wanting to heal the past. The Three of Swords, again, look at all these threes in this read. Again, it's alignment, it's partnership, it's teamwork, it's coming in to collaborate. But the Three of Swords is about the healing, the pain, and it's about clearing the ground and for new. So it's like wanting to let go of the pain, but I don't feel like this person can let go of the pain. So whatever happened between you, I don't know if it's on your side, Aries, or this person's side. If it's on their side, oh my God, look what's happened to my candles. If it's on the other person's side, I think they're acknowledging. Okay, I'm just saying a light to everything. I told you that would happen, didn't I? Hold on. Now, look, I've put it out. Now I'm just going to smoke everywhere. Ooh. Hold on. I'm just causing a right ruckus here, aren't I? Okay. Oh my God. Right, should we get back to the read? I was on a roll then as well. Yeah, and if it's on their side, they're acknowledging, okay? They're acknowledging the heartbreak, the relation separation, the relation breakdown here. Put one more on that as their action towards you. And maybe with that Wheel of Fortune, just, you know, coming to the understanding, if it's meant to be and it's meant to come around again, that it will do so. Yes, see, wow, you couldn't make this shit up. Judgment card. You know, this is the purpose card. This is life's purpose card. But we've also got two cards there with the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment, about renewal, about second chances, about atonement, about a reevaluation, healing the situation, second chances. It's a time of rebirth, and I do really get a sense that this person has thrown out there to the universe, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But they also are acknowledging that there is a healing that needs to be done within this connection still. Wow, within this connection. The Four of Wands, their action towards you. And this is marriage. This is, you know, success. This is it's the rest, it's the pause before the next stage. Talks about a foundation, and strong foundation. This person really wants to come back into you. I'm not taking that Seven of Swords as that they would come in a deceitful manner. I'm taking it as maybe they're avoiding something, yeah, that they're sidestepping an issue or sidestepping an obstacle, because that Seven of Swords, that Two of Swords twice there. It's not wanting to deal with something. It's sidestepping an obstacle. That it's like they want to come back in, but they know perhaps that you either don't want them to come back, you don't want this second chance, or they feel with that Ten of Swords there in reverse that if they did come back in, it wouldn't go the distance. It wouldn't last anyway, for whatever reason. Trust issues, too much gone under, you know, too much gone on in the past, you know, too much time now elapsed from even considering getting back together again. But I do feel like they want to come back in. Going on behind the scenes with this person, we've got the Five of Cups into the Three of Wands. So, you know, they're just pushing on. I think the Five of Cups does talk about the regret, the sorrow, the remorse. But the three, and another three, is so many threes in this read. This is trying to see the bigger picture, you know. But the Three of Wands is also about confidence, and perhaps this person does lack the confidence within themselves to believe that they've got what it takes to make this relationship work, because you've got the Empress in your overall energy, and this is you, Aries, pushing forward to this Empress status where you know your worth. Yeah, you know what you want now. And this talks about confidence, okay? And it can talk about looking for assistance. It's about waiting for your ships to come in. So there's obviously still in some sort of transitional part of their life where they're trying to move forward as well. And there's the Seven of Cups, okay? So again, they may have options coming into them, but the Seven of Cups, you know, is about fantasy, it's about illusion, it's about wishful thinking as well. So there's a sense of reminiscing here going on with them, but there's also a sense of them trying to push forward in their own lives and fantasize. There's a, yeah, they're not exactly where they want to be, and they're fantasizing about where they want to be, whatever that is for them. The Justice card, okay, so equal give and take. So yeah, I think this is relating more to where they want to be in their life, in a situation where there's equal give and take. So if they've done you wrong, I think they're understanding that. They're atoning for that with that Judgment card there. The Justice is about accountability, and maybe they are now with the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Justice card here, taking accountability for what went on between the two of you. But again, they're not emotionally expressing it to you, and I don't feel like they're emotionally open to you anyway. They're working on self. Universe wants to say to Aries lovers with the Nine of Pentacles, you couldn't make that shit up, Aries. It's all about, yes, it's your choice and your decision, but I do feel with this lovers, you know, universe is bringing to your attention that the connection, the lovers twice, is a deep connection, okay? You have a connection with this person, very, very deep, okay? We've got the Four of Wands, the 1111, the Soulmate card. We've got the lovers twice. We've got the Justice and the Judgment. This is all about life's purpose, the Wheel of Fortune, a very karmic situation. But universe wants to say Nine of Pentacles. This is you. This is the Nine of Pentacles talks about consistent effort, but it's towards self, okay? No more putting effort into this situation. Try and eyes back on Aries, okay? Because this is about you. It's about being grateful for where you are. It's about your own security, and it's about now feeling sufficient in yourself. It's about loving yourself. It's about owning yourself. And but ultimately with that Lovers card there, it's your choice and your decision how you look at this connection. Okay, I would take your eyes off of this person and I would put all eyes back on Aries. It's how we push on forward. Now the outcome of this read is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so let's see what this Knight of Cups is about. Yeah, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. So there is a sense of this person wanting to come in, okay, and offer you this Knight of Cups. But at the same time, the Seven of Wands in reverse, it talks about losing a battle. It talks about actually someone being their own worst enemy, and it talks about being overwhelmed, as does this Seven of Cups here. This is what's going on behind the scenes, and I do feel like this person is trying to sort their shit out. The Seven of Wands in reverse is also about giving up, and there's the Emperor, which now talks about structure and strong foundation and self-control and self-discipline. Okay, and that's what I feel this person's doing. So there is love, yeah, overcoming that. I say overcoming the Chariot, you know, overcoming obstacles, overcoming adversity, talks about conflict, but it also talks about overcoming that. Talks about mental control, emotional balance, and changing direction. Okay, so I do feel like this person is trying to work on themselves. They're trying to change the direction of their life. I feel to improve themselves here. Are they going to come in? I don't feel they will. Are they still interested in you? Do they still love you? Absolutely, 100%. Do they feel there's a future with you? Not at this present moment in time, because they're doing too much work on themselves. This Nine of Wands talks about being persistent. It talks about having to guard themselves, a safe position for themselves. It can talk about the courage. Okay, it would take a lot of courage, and I said that before, to come in towards you. Okay, and it talks about strength. Okay, so as they push forward, wow, and there is that Two of Cups. So there's definitely love here, and this is the strength and the resilience and the courage they're needing to put their own life back on track, whatever their issues are, trying to deal with them, trying to work on them, to come into the Two of Cups, which is, you know, a loving union, which is relationships. It talks about partnerships, it talks about contracts and agreements. It does talk about reconciliation as well. You've got 3 cards of reconciliation there, but with the Two of Cups there is love here. But look, the Fool card in reverse, not at this present moment in time. So do they still love you? Yes. Do they want to come in towards you? Yes. Do they feel like you would turn them down? Yes. Are they ready to commit to you? No, they're not, because they have far too much work to do on self. Okay, but however, you are the Empress. Okay, you're moving forward in a way. I think you're going with the flow with that High Priestess. The High Priestess, although she has got her back towards the Eight of Wands, which tells me maybe not necessarily what you want to do, if things could have been different. But I do feel like you're heading, you're looking after yourself. You're heading towards a more stable place throughout the next month for self. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Now, if you are single, if this is a past person and you are single at this present moment in time, that's your past person's energy. Or you could still be with this person, but it doesn't look like someone's with that person. It doesn't look like that person, these two people are still together. Okay, so let's have a look and see if there's any new love coming in. Let's see if there's any new love coming in for my Aries. Let's have a look. I mean, you've got the Empress there, might suggest you are ready for new love. Wow, wow, look at this. the Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles. So Queen of Cups, self-love, yeah, loving on self, can talk about new relationships. To the King of Pentacles, let's see, new love for Aries, any new love, having mental clarity. No, I still think you're thinking about the past person and trying to sort that out, okay? Yeah, I really do. You're still walking away. This is about your own happiness and coming into another 3, alignment with yourself. This is self-control. This is self-discipline. This is the mental clarity which is going on in your emotion at the moment. This is letting go of the person perhaps you thought you were going to, you know, spend forever with. But this is now walking away. This is letting go of the past, and this is coming into alignment with self, partnerships, friends, and finding your own happiness here. And there's the Justice card. No, I feel like whoever this reading is for, it doesn't particularly make you happy that you've got to close this out and walk away. But I do think you're into the 9 of Pentacles energy, where you're, for the next at least month, you're being asked to look at self, okay? Self-love, self-worth, be grateful for what you have around you. You've got the 10 of Cups here, okay? So this is happiness. There's a rainstorm in this 10. We've got 2 10s together here. 2 10s together can be some sort of communication coming in, but it's conflict within communication, and it's about being aware of any news and any messages that are coming in, the truth behind them, okay? So just watch that there as well, just in case a past person comes back. And there's the Death card, okay? So no, new love for the next month. I don't feel so, Aries. I think this is all about you and putting the past to bed. And I do want to say, with these 2 10s, if there's any communication coming in, you've got 3 10s as well. If there's any communication coming in, watch the sincerity behind it, because I do feel like this past person does want to reach out and communicate, but also at the same time, they've got a lot of work to do on themselves. There's definitely still love there. Let's have one from Universe for Aries, please. It says, bountiful blessings. You are about to receive a beautiful blessing for what you have been giving out. You are being rewarded for your time, devotion, and gifts to others. The universal energy is a mirror reflecting your thoughts and actions. Enjoy your rewards. They are well deserved. So something positive coming in for Aries in the next 4 weeks. It could be this past person, but just use your intuition, okay, with that High Priestess. I think you'll know if they're full of bullshit. I think you'll know if they've done the work on themselves. I don't think they're coming in sneaky. I really don't. I feel like they're coming in, but the issues will still be there, and the refusal to want to delve deep into them to sort the problems out. That's the issue, okay? It looks very positive. I think you're just doing you. I think for the next month, I think there's movement here towards some sort of success here for you, Aries, but I wouldn't say it's within this relationship, okay? This is some sort of positive energy coming in, bountiful blessings with the Empress here, and a change of luck, a change of direction, something unexpected, I want to say, maybe coming in for the next 4 weeks. I didn't see the Tower, but something unexpected. Yeah, equal give and take. Yeah, I think you're searching for something deeper in your life now. You're wanting something more Empress status. So we do have the Emperor down here though, which is that sort of divine counterpart as well. It's a bit of a tricky situation. All eyes back on Aries. I love you long time, Aries. Feel free to comment, get involved, tell me your stories, hit all my buttons, and I will put you in the draw to win, the Tarot of Dreams for November. I love you long time. Love me hard back. Namaste, Aries, and good luck with it. Yeah, keep digging deep. Forward, forward, forward.